AI is revolutionizing our lives or throwing everything into chaos, from the art we adore to the way we chat with one another. People are shouting, skeptical, and raising all sorts of red flags about AI. How AI is running the internet? Let's talk about the sunny side of AI. There are some seriously cool things happening. AI is speeding up disease diagnoses, creating innovative tools for people with disabilities, and even helping us communicate with elephants. Yep, you heard that right. It's boosting safety, detecting fraud, and cracking the mysterious protein code, whatever that means. It's like a superhero in the tech world. But here's where things take a turn for the worse. This technology, while it can be a force for good, is often used against us. And predictably, that's exactly what's happening. Sure, we can laugh at those hilarious AI-generated images flooding Facebook, but behind the scenes, this tech is being weaponized to sell us more stuff we don't need. The retail industry is leading the charge, diving headfirst into AI, with projections estimating they'll spend a staggering $29 billion on this technology in just a few years. It's fundamentally reshaping how retail interacts with us, not exactly in a way that's beneficial. They're analyzing our every move and targeting us with precision, leveraging all that data they have on us to persuade us to buy even more. It's like they know us better than we know ourselves. So, as we navigate this AI-infused world, we've got to keep our eyes wide open. Exciting times ahead, but also a reminder to stay vigilant. Now, when we talk about how AI is ruining the internet, one of the biggest culprits is the explosion of misinformation. With AI algorithms now able to generate text, images, and even videos that look incredibly real, it's becoming increasingly difficult to discern fact from fiction. A few clicks can lead you down a rabbit hole of AI-generated fake news, conspiracy theories, and misleading content that can spread like wildfire. This isn't just a nuisance. It has real-world consequences, from impacting elections to shaping public opinion on critical issues like health and climate change. The ease with which this information can be created and disseminated poses a significant threat to informed discourse and democracy itself. We're at a point where trust in online information is eroding, and that's something we should all be worried about. But it doesn't stop there. AI is also wreaking havoc on our online experiences by amplifying echo chambers and polarizing viewpoints. Social media platforms driven by AI algorithms prioritize engagement over substance. They serve users content tailored to their preferences, which can lead to an insular online environment where diverse perspectives are drowned out. Instead of fostering healthy debates and discussions, we're seeing communities fracture into tribal mentalities, often filled with anger and hostility. This kind of environment is toxic, undermining the very essence of what the internet was meant to be, a platform for sharing ideas and connecting with others. As AI continues to dictate what we see online, we need to seriously reconsider how we engage with information and with each other. Now, you might be thinking, Levi, what's the big deal? But hold on. AI is about to take things to a whole new level, and honestly, it's getting a bit creepy and invasive. We're not just talking about helpful chatbots anymore. We're venturing into territory where AI can analyze our habits, predict our preferences, and even influence our decisions. Yet, here we are, just letting it unfold like some shiny new innovation that's going to save the planet or something. It's like we're watching a sci-fi movie where the robots take over, and the crazy part? AI is evolving faster than we can even figure out how to handle it. Every day, there's a new development, and while some of it seems impressive, it also raises some serious questions about privacy, ethics, and the future of human interaction. Now talking about artificial intelligence, or as some folks are calling it, artificial unintelligence, that has been around since the 50s. But it wasn't until OpenAI dropped ChatGPT in November 2022 that the real AI frenzy kicked off. Can you believe it? Just 2 months later, there were 30 million users and a whopping 5 million visits a day. That's like the tech world suddenly exploding overnight. Suddenly, big tech companies started throwing tens of billions of dollars at AI, desperate to keep up. This wasn't just a tech fad, it was a full-blown revolution. What started as a fun little novelty quickly transformed into a fierce competition for corporate dominance, with some bigwigs declaring that whoever wins the AI race will basically rule the world. Wild, right? Even the top executives at OpenAI are scratching their heads, trying to figure out whether AI is going to save us or doom us all. Another big feature of AI is discussed here. Can you believe it? Soon, we won't even need our credit or debit cards anymore. We'll just pay with our faces. It's already happening in the US and Asia, with CEOs claiming that facial recognition will soon be the new norm. This tech, like so many others, is being sold to us as a modern consumer convenience, something that'll make our lives easier. A security company called Blue Fletch really nails it on their website, highlighting how they can link your face to your digital wallet. Imagine strolling up to the checkout, scanning your face, and boom, you're done. This so-called convenience is actually paving the way for a future that not many of us are eager to embrace. Retailers can actually use AI to keep an eye on your facial expressions and moods while you're shopping. They take all that juicy data and personalize pricing and ads just for you. And since AI is trained on existing human data, it unfortunately comes loaded with our biases and discriminatory tendencies. Remember when Apple's credit card offered lower credit limits to women compared to men? Yikes. Now, this tech is just starting to roll out in the real world, so you might not see it in your local shops just yet. Hold on to your wallets because most industry insiders believe this technology is only going to crank up what's known as surveillance pricing. So, what's that? It's when retailers offer different prices to different people for the same product based on all the intel they have on you. Like your shopping history or even the best time to catch you buying something, like right after payday. They'll jack up the prices when they know you really want or need something. And that is how price gouging happens. And let me tell you, this isn't just some scary talk. It's happening right now, especially online. The retail industry isn't using AI to make your shopping experience easier. They're just cashing in on you as much as they can. They have tons of information about you, and they use it to squeeze every penny out of your pocket. These AI tools pull data from data brokers, so anyone with access to your info can feed this money-making machine. Data brokers are out there collecting massive amounts of data and selling it to the highest bidder. Scammers are having a field day with this AI craze, and it's kind of wild. They're using image generators to peddle fake products to unsuspecting buyers. The irony: the tool they use is actually called "This product does not exist." How crazy is that? Etsy and Amazon are especially getting hit hard with a flood of AI-generated designs and phony products. We're talking about everything from stained glass lamps and self-help books to Star Wars-themed baby cribs. It's a bizarre mashup of creativity and trickery, and you have to wonder how many people are getting duped in the process. Here's the not-so-pretty truth about AI and its environmental impact. It's downright alarming. By 2030, we could see AI consuming twice the energy of the entire country of France. Seriously, think about that. This tech is stretching our power grid to its limits, dragging us back to coal plants we promised to leave behind, and ramping up electricity demand to levels we haven't seen since the 90s when the US actually started caring about sustainability. And here's a mind-blowing fact. Running a single ChatGPT query uses 10 times the energy of a regular Google search. Speaking of Google, they've actually had to drop their carbon neutral status because AI's energy needs are just off the charts. This is especially ironic since Google was once a trailblazer in sustainable development, flaunting their carbon neutral policies like they were gold medals. So, what gives? Why would they suddenly contradict all those years of building a green reputation? While AI is being pitched as a game changer for our climate crisis, it seems to be doing the exact opposite. AI is a double-edged sword when it comes to online security. On one hand, it's an invaluable tool for defending against cyber threats, but on the other, it's empowering hackers in scary new ways. Hackers are leveraging AI to automate and enhance their attacks, scanning for vulnerabilities and exploiting weaknesses faster than any human could. These AI-driven attacks are becoming harder to detect, constantly adapting in real time, which makes them even more dangerous. It's like having a hacker that never sleeps, constantly searching for cracks to exploit, and that's a wrap. AI is a wild ride, bringing us amazing breakthroughs, but also raising some serious concerns. What do you think? Is AI making life better, or are we headed into uncharted and risky territory? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any future updates. Stay informed, stay curious, and we'll catch you in the next one.